Good morning. 9 a.m. Saturday morning. Gonna make a little extra money today. We're flying 2 people to Centerville, Iowa. Drop one off. Fly one over to Iowa City. Sit there most of the day. Fly the one back to Centerville. Pick up the other one. Fly back. And weather should be excellent. Good weather today. All right. Boom, 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 boom. There's the captain. Car's set. Airspeed's alive. 89 cross check. E1 PR. Positive rate. Selected. Gear indicates up.
Flaps down.
Selected. Yaw dampers engaged. Flaps indicate up.
Ignition's normal. Straight out.
DT runway heading, climb 18-4000, about a departure for 5 minutes. As soon as we're on the ground, we're going to do a quick turn. We'll taxi in, shut down the left engine, let the passenger out, restart, and we're right back out of there. On the ground 5 minutes, and then on our way to Iowa City. E1 PR. After takeoff checklist. And you're making the left turn to 046.
Yep.
On our way to Iowa City.
Be doing his duties.
That's right. Okay, I'm going to show them how to do it here.
How many does the EPA can hold?
3 starts.
3 starts.
Okay, here's the thing about it. With the older citations, like Citation I, we have an EPA can, Environmental Protection can. And what happens is when we shut the engine down, residual fuel drains to the bottom. Now, it used to just run out through a vent. Then that was a problem, so they had a receptacle for it, the EPA can. In newer aircraft, when you start the engine, that fuel will go back into the start and get burned. But the older ones, it isn't. So before the third start, we've got to empty it because it'll go out on the ground. Okay, that's good, good. Iowa City. Go check out Fin and Feather here before lunch. That's a pretty cool place. Lots of outdoor stuff. Outdoor camping store, hunting supply. I liked it. Just in the sake of full disclosure, I have purchased stuff here before. This isn't the first time. Scott's in there buying stuff right now. Chinese for lunch today. Chinese buffet. Coffin. I'm not coffin, some coffee. I'm gonna get the Chinese restaurant. Top 3, we're looking for an oil filter for Scott's Italian bike here. What kind of bike is it?
An Aprilia.
An Aprilia? I've never heard of that one. Oh, there's some cool bikes.
It's like a Ducati, it's a race bike.
Man.
No, so there. Okay, so this is neat. This is neat.
See, this is what I need to drive to work.
He did
that.
for me.
Just heard from our lead passenger. Our departure time out of Iowa City has been pushed back to 4. That's okay. It's not like we were doing anything this Saturday anyway. Isn't that right? Well, we took on a little Jet A, so we're going to have to check the caps. It's good. Cap's there. Closed. Hi, folks. This is our little back of the airplane talk here we're going to have. Oh, before I get started, thanks for all the subscriptions, the views, the comments, all that stuff. You know, that's wonderful. That helps keep everything going, especially subscriptions. That really does make a big difference right there. Got a Patreon page. If anybody's interested in that, you can just do the link at the end there. It'll take you straight to it. I've had some people contribute, and I really appreciate it. It's expensive to buy the camera equipment and get the computer for the 4K and all that, and it really helps. It does. Thanks a lot. But the thing I really wanted to talk to you about was, I get this all the time. People who say, oh, I wish I had started this so much earlier, or this and that. Well, I started late. I started flying when I was 28. I already had a family, wife, a couple of kids, job doing something else. And I've noticed this for a long time now. I may go somewhere socially, be in a group of people, a party or a get-together or a function or something like that, and invariably you're talking to people and somebody will say, well, what do you do? I'm a pilot. And then what you hear so often is, oh, I always wanted to be a pilot. And I want to say, well, why didn't you? And everybody has, life gets in the way. It slows you down. So what I want to tell you is, if you're really interested and you're watching these videos, use them for motivation and call your local airport or drive out there and talk to somebody about taking an introductory flying lesson. Just take the first step, because success breeds success, one step up from another. If you take an introductory flying lesson, chances are eventually you're going to schedule a full flying lesson. Chances are you're going to take a couple of lessons, which increases the probability that you'll solo. If you solo, you may not have your private pilot's license. You may never get it, but you can say you're a pilot because you flew that airplane. You were the pilot in command out there flying it around by yourself. And that's something to really be proud of. You shouldn't miss that opportunity if that's something that you really want. And the only way to move forward to it is just to take action. Take that one small step. Like I said, do a search on the internet for a flight instructor, flight training organization near your airport, or just drive out to the airport. Find an FBO. They can tell you where to go, who to talk to. Just do it, because you don't want to be 20 years from now saying the same thing. And I'm not saying this to discourage anybody or insult anybody, but I know what it's like because I was there, and it's so easy to miss that opportunity and then 5 years later be saying, oh, I wish I had done that then, but at least I'm doing it now. So just get out there and do it, guys and girls. Adios. 1:45, 2 hours and 15 minutes to go. Yeah, that sounds good. I'm gonna have to get the coffee here in just a little bit. All I've got to do is have a pot of coffee on the airplane. We're doing another quick turn in Centerville, picking up the one passenger we dropped off earlier and heading right back to St. Louis. Positive rate.
Gear up, lights up.
Selected.
Flaps city on.
Indicates up. Flaps selected up. Not ever engaged. Okay. Heading home.